Hello everyone, tonight we're checking out some Game of Life 2. It's an interesting concept because it's like, you wouldn't think that, you know, a classic board game would get a sequel, but I mean, I guess it's more of a sequel, and it's a sequel to the original version of this digital version. It looks like they're doing stuff in a similar vein to what they do with, like, Monopoly. They have, you know, different worlds and everything. So starting in with the classic world. Looks like it's also much more character customization with a nice teal. Sure, I'll start with a car as opposed to, because I want to say you usually start out with the like moped or whatever in the previous version. There's literally just 3 outfits, or there at least there's 3 to start with. Guess we'll go with this one. This one, it's, you know, I'm not much of a hat person, but like it doesn't really offer many options. Not sure. Sure, I'll have my like icon be a skateboard now. Like we're up against Maddie, Joshua, and Callie. Those are the AI that is picked for us. Oh, and I think there was maybe a little bit of choppiness. But you wouldn't think classic Hasbro board game, the Game of Life, would be graphics intensive, but I guess it is. Like, I mean, it's not exactly, the stunning graphics aren't exactly the reason you play board games a lot of the time. I don't think. Yeah. Oh. So it's not just about money. So they have changed actual mechanics as well. So it's not just about money, it's about who you choose to be. Knowledge, happiness, wealth. By collecting attributes, you can increase your final score. Those plus your money determine your score. I mean, I might as well do it accurate and go the college route. Just immediate. But no like change, there's no like events of any kind. But hey, starting out with 1 knowledge. So I guess, oh, the crown means I've got the highest in that. We've got 3 levels of education: career, college, and master's degree. Improving your education, you'll be able to choose new jobs with better salaries. So you've got the options of video game designer and robotics engineer. Robotics engineer pays more but also has higher taxes. Looks like you keep more of your money as a video game designer, you just make less of it. too bad. Too bad anthropologist, lawyer, or private eye are one of my options. Yes, but oh well. Let's go with video game designer, I guess. My lucky number is 4. Oh man, I had an opportunity to have my lucky number be 6. Which is my actual lucky number according to numerology. Maybe from what I understand. Something like that. Like an 8. Fate. This is a space where fate takes control. After landing on this space, you get to spend luck to decide your fate. You might get to grow your family, buy a house, or even pay taxes. And it's taxes. Maybe I made the good choice, because that means it... Because I got to keep $130 rather than just about the inverse of that. And it managed to skip going to school, hold to become a pop star. But evidently they need to pay. This game designer. Here's some money, and I've got the most money now too. Oh wait, no, it's Maddie that has the most wealth. I mean, out of the players have actually taken a turn, I'm pretty sure I do have the most money, so... And Joshua also decided to go down the college route. Oh, I didn't have an option to have 6 be my lucky number anyway, because that was a 9. I just misremembered from briefly looking at it. I think Joshua almost got to the first stop. Past, you know, the one for college, for characters that opt to go that route. And I have to watch the AIs play a mini game amongst themselves. And I'm getting more money. Because the AI just keeps rolling those 4s. Well, like spinning those 4s. I see what's going on. They're upgrading their computer and getting wealth in return. Because they're making an investment with their 100,000. It's a pretty fancy computer. It's $100,000. Going immediately to the next stop. do I want to get married and get love, or you know what, I'm just gonna stay single and well, it's just an investment in furthering my intelligence. That's kind of an interesting implication. Oh, actually I think maybe that means that I'm going down the route for the master's degree. Which, interestingly enough, if they wanted to make... Oh, it's actually not love, it's happiness, still. Which is interesting, is like, if they really wanted to make it accurate, then anthropologists would probably be a master's degree job, since at least in cultural anthropology, you do need a master's for the most part if you want to go much of anywhere. You want to like do much research outside of your home country. Dang, Joshua's speeding through. They've collected 20,000 from each player, so they've got 400,000. On top of their babysitting for almost could have been another 80,000. Let's see. Yeah, because like it doesn't seem to have actually given me any knowledge. It's just from picking that option. So did I not spend sufficiently? Action. Get a new smartphone or visit a VR museum. Well, I'm investing in knowledge, so guess I'll VR museum. Even though it costs more money, just say it costs anything. And once again, Joshua speeds on ahead. It almost been another stop. See, hopefully I'll spin hard enough this time on the first try. Yeah, I'm aware, like, that the mechanic has been doing things this entire time, and you've only just now given a tutorial prompt for it. Once again with the taxes. For absolutely no one has actually gotten anything other than taxes from this from the Fate 8 spaces. Hey, just got all the paid for taxes back from Joshua. You they just barely didn't have to pay me again. And Joshua now has the highest happiness. And see, like it's like I figured, you know, you switch to a car automatically as soon as. Actually, it seems to be when you have 3 or more or pegs in your group. Since before, their spouse is just sort of riding on the back of their scooter. Yes, it definitely seems to be going towards the wealth stuff quite a bit. Not even competing with any of the knowledge. Hey, I spun my own bonus. Then immediately lost the bonus to taxes. Basically, absolutely nothing happened that turn other than I got 4 spaces ahead of where I was. I guess it makes sense that everybody would just be getting taxes constantly because it's got the highest rate. It's the whole 3 wedges as compared to everything else, it's 2 or 1. Oh, so somebody actually got something other than taxes from the Fate event. I believe there's another stop coming up. Yep. Really get 2 spaces forwards. You know what? I don't have a spouse, but I can still go down to the family room and get some pets or something. And also pay Joshua 50,000. Or it might not even land on any of the spaces. I can go on a road trip or make a scrapbook. You know what, sure, I'll go on a road trip. You might be able to outpace these Joshua in happiness. Since I've already got 2, just need like 2 more. Yeah, Manny's gone into debt. It has 2 loans now, which I mean, I guess that's basically the mortgage on that house they just bought. That's so. I was actually tied with Joshua until he got another one until he got another happiness from getting a dog. Hey, thanks for following Jason. Is that how you pronounce it? Right. Hello, Jason. Let's see. Online course or continue life. Pay 1,000. Then pay 100,000 to level up your education. You'll get a better job, and well, that was kind of what I was aiming for. So, might as well go for that. So I can be a brain surgeon or an astronomer. See, astronomer has more taxes but a higher salary. either one is going to get pretty close to wiping me out if if I have to pay taxes before I get my salary. So you know what, let's go with the astronomer, or why not? So my lucky number is 2, as opposed to 4. And I immediately spun it. And got that 200k salary. Clearly that master's degree in astronomy was worth it. Definitely because it also caused me to go deeper into debt. Oh, and they're closing on their eco house. For closing the house that they bought to get themselves back out of debt. Looks like Joshua has opted against and is going to into graduate school. And they got another. I think they were the same one that got the 100k before. They were from the Fate event. And Callie has just arrived. I did stuff that everybody else has blown past already. Hey, they got 50,000. And a dog. Right. And give it another good spin. Got another bonus. Only moving 2 spaces. Which means I'm getting a nice big tax of 150k, but so basically I had a net loss of 100k. You know, hey, I'll get twice that by the next time I get my salary, so. That's right, he's got quite a bit. Granted, most of that is for closing on their house and they're also in debt, so... You know, they're gonna lose out on it. You know, they're gonna lose out on some of those points at the end. Well, it looks like I'm got some tough competition. Yep. I just like collapsed almost immediately. Well, hey, I did better than Joshua. No, that's for sure. Because at least I didn't get a 1. Looks like Callie might be getting close to overtaking me in the knowledge game. So I better get more knowledge as soon as I can. Since just about any event that gets some knowledge will probably he let them time me at least. Well, no one was being Callie, so... I want to say he was the one that won first place last time. Or maybe he's just a good dancer. Right. Got 5. See if that action. Go on a cruise or board game battle. You know what? I'm gonna spend another 100k to go on a cruise. I want to say that beats. Yeah, I now have the most happiness, in addition to having the most knowledge. Is, you know, I've beat Joshua in terms of happiness by 1, just by going on a cruise. Well, going on a cruise plus whatever that other thing was that got me happiness earlier. I think Joshua might be just about done. And Joshua's opted not to challenge my reign as the happiest person in town. Instead I just get upstaged by Callie. Hey, all I have to do is gain another, like, 2 points of happiness from an action somewhere. I mean, we're also getting close to the end. So... I had to pay Joshua money. He has a bonus. See... Those are safe and risky. Win or lose big, let fate decide. Yeah, sure, I'll go down the risky route. You never know, I might just... A 9 might be enough to blow over most of... To just blow past most of the risks. Yeah, literally... literally zoomed right through. And I'm gonna play some bingo. Which gets me up to 6 happiness, which then... makes me the leader of happiness again. It only cost me $100,000 of bingo betting money. Like, sure, I guess I was at like a net loss in my gambling on bingo, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it seems to love those gigantic sunglasses. And Joshua has finished. And got extra money for being the first player to reach retirement. Bucket list. Ooh, that's interesting. You get to, I guess you get to keep doing things. It's not really to have it not just be that, like, you're done once you reach retirement. And Kelly's just now gone married. Wife takes a back seat. He behind the dog. And then Callie pays me 50 grand for doing some kind of astronomy thing. So no, I think that might have been me paying him a bonus for his wedding. Either way. Yeah, because it's only on expensive move. Hey, I'm retiring now. See, a 200k bonus. She said, proceed with your life. Choose pension to no rest and keep spending on your turn for more money. Choose bucket list to pursue your dreams and keep spending on your turn for more attributes. The game ends when everyone is retired. Let's see. Let's just... Okay, I can see... I mean, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot when it comes to most attributes. Like, the two remaining... I mean... I think I'll go for pension. As I retire from the astronomy business. It's time to spend to collect my pension. Starting out strong with 100k. And I guess because I'm retired now, I don't get a bonus because I'm technically no longer an astronomer. Although they keep getting high spends like that, it might not matter that I went off it. I went for the pension. Because I mean, depending on what Callie ends up doing on his turn, that it might not get back around to my turn or not. It all depends on whether Callie retires this turn. Oh, actually, he's still pretty far behind. He's gone the risky route. And ended up buying, getting a house on said risky route. A luxury apartment. Okay, so there's still time for me to take my pension again. But it's only 10k this time. But hey, at least it's not nothing. You know, I don't have a 50-50 chance of getting absolutely nothing. Like the other two retirees who opted to go off and complete their bucket lists. Okay. You know. Oh, and Callie just dethroned me as happiest person again, and I can't really do anything about it. All things to an alpaca. Hey, maybe I can just get one last big pension. Nope. Just another 10K. But hey, at least I've remained the most knowledgeable. How much of a score bonus that'll be, I don't know. Like I'm still getting something in my retirement. Well, Kelly made good use of that investment of a luxury apartment, that's for sure. And he gets one pension of 100 grand. But, you know, the game was over, so this looks like, I think like every like grand you have is worth 100 points. Yeah, I think I'm in last place. Yeah. My knowledge bonus was not, although May only just barely didn't get first place because of their loans. Having education, master's degree, my first job, video game designer, 4 times knowledge, 6 times happiness, 0 times wealth, 0 pets, 0 children, 0 houses. So let me just see how long I've been live for. To also get, oh, about an hour. So I think I will be right back. We'll probably do maybe another round of this once I get back. You know, maybe this time I'll go more the greedy capitalist route, because clearly he, you know, the 860K and a lot of knowledge and happiness isn't enough to win by this game, to be considered a winner by this game's standards. So I'll be right back. back and ready for another round. I've apparently got some puzzle pieces, presumably to unlock something at some point. And so now we've got me, Gabby, Sunny, and Alice. That's for this round. I guess maybe... I think maybe the other worlds might be DLC, actually. So maybe you unlock more outfits. This was something. I think once you complete those some of those puzzles, we're not going first. Instead, it's Alice and who immediately up to become an athlete. I'm going second this time. You know, I'll go the college route again. Because, I mean... Sure, I won't be getting money immediately. But... Maybe, getting a job immediately, but... Ooh, I could... I think I'll go for the guitar lessons. Get a couple pieces of knowledge. Because I mean, knowledge was good last time. Well, I mean, I am completely broke, so if anything costs me money, I'm going into debt immediately. But you never know, maybe I'll be able to get a high-paying job and get some salary early on. Yeah, I definitely think I'll enjoy the athlete job because I'm pretty sure one of the AIs in the last round was also an athlete. Oh, interesting. You can apparently y'all are getting 1 point of knowledge just from being here. So hey, nothing else, maybe you can thank me. When you get, I think it's all like 40 points needs at the end of your life. After you and your cohorts have all retired. Dang, I was speeding through already. We've already reached the next stop. Just opted to stay single. Well, I'm not entirely sure where I got that 80k from. But at least it saved me from going complete, going into debt. Right. Video game designer did alright last time. It looks like they're perhaps randomized. Because I don't believe it was a 1 for the lucky number before. I can mow the neighbor's lawn, or rock, paper, scissors, duel. I'm gonna mow the neighbor's lawn because that guarantees I get something. In this case, 80,000. And everybody's just speeding on ahead of me. And Gabby just got double bonus from her own rolls. And got a raise. I say it's some just short of the next stop. It's a new round. Rounds start with Alice because she went first. First she has the most happiness. She's the only one that's happy. Everybody else is just vaguely content. Well, I guess, I mean, it doesn't seem like you can go into negatives as on your, doesn't seem like you can go into negative attributes. Come on, something other than taxes. And it's taxes. Good thing I got my salary already. I like how I planned on going the greedy capitalist. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing worse financially than than I did last time. But I mean, it's all up to chance anyway, so... So he decided to go back to college and then graduate via second chance. They had a chance to work alongside me, but they didn't take it. And also, I'm just shy of the next stop. Just have to learn video editing before making a big decision on no. I am once again paying Gabby a bonus. You know what? I'll get married this time. I'm sure. Got a 9. So I might just be doing that immediately. Yep. And notice that I do not make my wife take the back seat behind my dog because I don't have a dog. And I got the highest wedding gifts. So hey, helping out with my financial little troubles too. And I get to spin to move again. And get to move 2 spaces. You know, I'll learn video editing. I've got plenty of knowledge. Plus, I imagine video editing is more useful to a video game designer than knowing how to surf. Like, I guess maybe I could make a realistic surfing game, utilizing my knowledge of surfing. But other than that, not particularly useful. Like, at least not career-wise. And Gabby is the only person with any wealth, so she immediately gets that bonus. You know, maybe I'll just like go for a big family or something. Because I'm pretty sure that gets you points too. Or maybe since you like gain happiness is from each family member. That just replaces a bonus for having family members or something. So, I mean, it doesn't look like you can lose attributes at all. Well, I mean, if you really experience a game of life, and if you haven't had to deal with having so many pegs in your little car, or if you haven't had the joy of having so many kids that you just can't fit them all in like the 6 little holes in your car. Because, you know, that can fit max like 4 kids. Since in the classic version, I'm pretty sure you just like automatically get married. Like, you don't even get a say in the matter. And so like that, it just automatically takes up one of the slots that could be taken up by a 5th child. Of course, because always just since this game gives the option to just adopt animals instead, could just have my car so full of cats there's not even enough room. No for each one to have a seat. He's gone into investing in a house. Forest house. And now they have the most wealth. Just cost them most of their money. So you never know, they could do like one of the AIs did last time and just have to foreclose on it almost immediately. From just getting pounded with expenses this soon after soon after they got the house. I think the lucky numbers might be randomized per player, actually. Since Alice has the same job that I've got now, and how about her lucky number is 7? You never know, she could be working for like a rival game company or something. Got another 2. Let's see, collect retro games or visit a VR museum. Not sure I'll collect some retro games. I mean, I design games, so might as well. I'll have just like a collection to learn from. Even though they gave me 1 wealth as opposed to knowledge. Anyway, he's gotten himself a luxury apartment. And now has the most wealth. And saying is opted to immediately sell her for his house. Like it, not in a terrible spot, not financially. They also didn't. They also got a profit of only 98K. Didn't get the maximum no-sell price. Right. Come on, get me a high number this time. It's better than usual. In fact, it got me right up to the next stop, so I get another spin. Yeah, I'm gonna grow my family. And it got a 1. But hey, at least it got 50,000 for it. Option for a bowling duel or planting a garden. Let's see. I'll plant a garden. So I have 2 wealth for my retro video games and my garden. Get this Gabby's luxury apartment is solar powered now. Just gotta wait for Alice's turn and then I'll be able to actually continue. Oh, Alice is already into this area. You know, if I could stop rolling, like, if I could stop doing like 1 and 2 and 4. Then maybe I'd get a bit farther. So now, come on. Okay, finally got an actually decently high. And it looks like I might not actually be growing a family at all. But hey, I've got an opportunity to go on vacation. Because actually, believe I'm almost to the next like big stop, and it's only like one baby or pet space is up ahead. It doesn't look like twins are a thing in this particular version. I guess maybe they couldn't make that make sense alongside the pets. You know, I guess as far as pets go, they could say like, oh, these siblings are an inseparable pair, you have to adopt both at the same time. Or like, you found a litter of abandoned puppies or kittens, and then you just can't stand to part with all but one of them, so you keep two. Really the same options again? Clearly everybody just goes for the master's degree in either astronomy or neuroscience, no other options. Just those two. Like, Alice is almost retired already. But I mean, hey, the earlier you can retire, the more you can get out of your retirement. You know, last time everyone was kind of clustered together, retirement-wise. Yep, just completely skipped past actually growing my family. Well, there's a space right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the online course. Let's see, do I get any options other than... Oh hey! This time there's an option to be a wind energy technician. You know what? Masters in neuroscience it is. Or I guess maybe like doctorate or something, either way. I mean, it specifies master's degree, so... Then once again, Pan gotta be a bonus. See action. Learn another language or throw a barbecue party. Yeah, I've got plenty of money. I'm gonna learn another language and get up to 7 get up to 7 knowledge. Like I was originally aiming for knowledge, but I did better this time than the last time. Yeah, he seems to like dogs quite a bit. Like, I've yet to see it get a cat. So, you know, that's an option. Maybe in this case, dogs are just better scooter companions. You know, maybe they're less likely to try and, like, jump off the thing. And especially if you're gonna have your pet riding just over on the back seat of your scooter, on the back of the seat of your scooter, rather than have like a side car or something. And they don't, you're not exactly giving them a seat belt to hold them in. Anything else? This is over 1 million. Yeah, I've got 500,000, so... And I'm just very smart nerd, so... Let's see, action... Throw a barbecue party or completed... Need a 1,000-piece puzzle. Might as well lean into the knowledge. It's got 9 knowledge. Hardly anybody is even close. Well, Gabby's within 5, I guess. But like that takes a lot of work to get 5 knowledge. Yeah, I'll try and maybe retire fairly soon and go for a pension, and to make up for all the money that I've been spending. Just gonna have my like second spin, and it's fairly good. It's like pretty sure I'm like right behind the next stop. Even just retiring fairly soon will help. Help with the whole money situation. Just got an 8. And that means giving a bonus to Sunny. Yeah, I'm willing to go the risky route. I'm paying another 50k to Sunny. Especially if I can breeze past most of the risk in the entire route. And then get signed with taxes at the very end. Yeah, I lost 200,000 that turn, but I also... You know, I also... got closer to retirement, and also, half of that was just because I had to pay Sunny a bonus twice. So they just barely skirt around that tax. Then again, they've only dropped them down like a bit because they did get their salary that same turn. Meanwhile, I was just collecting more money. Continuously. Come on, something other than 8. Alright, I'll take a 3 at this point. Hey, I got my 160k brain surgeon salary. And a high chance of overshooting that last tax space. However, I am most likely going to retire either last or as a second, or not second, third. So it's just me and Sunny, and I'm retiring dead last. I don't believe I get to roll. I believe I get to spend for my pension like once. That's because, like, you know, once I retire, the game is over. Spin one last time to move. Get 5. Get a grand, get 100 grand. For retiring, go for the pension, although I'm not sure if it even matters since I think I get I get to collect pension once. Hey, an 8 was actually useful for me this time, and since it got me the 100 grand and pension. You know, it's gonna take a lot from all of my knowledge. It's 20 points per attribute. Yeah, I am once again dead last. But hey, at least it's got a puzzle piece. It had 9 total knowledge. That got me pretty much nothing. Other than this puzzle piece. Let's see. That's it's about 2 hours of stream total all night. So let's go for another round. Then I might call it. For the night. Let's actually see if it says it Okay, each one is exciting collectibles. Each collectible is a puzzle with 6 puzzle pieces. For each puzzle piece, you need to complete a specific in-game challenge. It's a puzzle to check what challenge await you for next. Okay. Ooh, there's a dragon costume apparently. But none give you any real indications what they unlock exactly. So I guess I'll just have to keep playing and find out. This time, Alice has been selected to go first. And immediately graduates. It's just me, or reserved like a very limited number of jobs, because video game designer seems to come up a lot. Who knows how many different jobs they need programmed in. Also, I think with the AIs managed to steal my color, because like I set my color to be teal, and suddenly Maddie's teal and I'm purple. See? I'm purple suddenly. You know what? Just this once I'll just go straight into a career. You know what? Sure, pop star. Lucky number 10. And immediately got a 10. So not only did I keep the 100,000, but I got quite a bit. Yeah, might as well go with the meta option of watch a game stream. Yeah, if that option is gonna present itself, I might as well. But hey, you know, maybe maybe I just need a different career. Maybe video game design isn't right for me. Yeah, and that's why I keep doing so poorly when it comes to money. That, and also I keep splurging a whole bunch of money on gaining knowledge. So yeah, maybe I'll just squirrel away my money by just going with all the options that don't cost me anything. It's time for an esports event. Gonna be hard to top that. And I almost did it. but then got bounced back to 1. I almost got the 200,000. But then I got bounced back to 1. And only got 10,000 for 4th place. Yeah, maybe you can make up for it with a 10 now. Nope. But hey, I'm gonna get to spin again anyway. And it's an 8. Once again, I'm having to pay someone constantly. I'm probably gonna have to pay someone constantly because I keep spinning 8. But hey, I'm getting to spin yet again. And I completed. And I got a puzzle piece, and I'm the happiest person in the entire game. Because I have 1 happiness. And now I get a 10. So I get 60 grand in wedding gifts at least. And I get to spin again. Time got 3 and another 100 grand. Yeah, clearly it's much more lucrative to be a pop star than a video game designer. Granted, most of this isn't, clearly isn't, derived from my job. Most of it is, wedding gifts and just sheer luck. I'm also up front, so I might even get to retire first. In which case, I could actually get a good amount of money in my retirement as well. Well, Alice is close behind. I know. And they got 68 grand in wedding gifts. And they just barely, you got ahead of me. Now they also have the most happiness. This thanks to the birth of their son. Which also upgrade them to a car. Which is a different kind of car than the one you can start out with. So I guess that's only a reason to choose the scooter. Oh, skipped over the opportunity to have a kid, and instead I just got my pop star salary. I don't really know your name. I compared to. Oh, I've actually got the second most money for once. Because I keep getting all the. Keep just getting more and more money. He continuously. Plus, you know, I saved 100,000 by skipping going to college. There's this time around. So now everybody's having to pay out 10,000 and each to Maddie. Make it less than everybody else did. And she's having to pay out a bonus to Alice. What time to spin me again? Just passed over the taxes, so see, can't just volunteer for charity. You know, no, the other option had a chance of having to pay out 100,000. Arthur has become the wealthiest person just by having any amount of wealth. It's pretty interesting that AIs can apparently just spontaneously steal your color. They're just because the game decided to assign them that particular color. I mean, Eddie now has the most happiness. I don't think you do get a bonus just for having family members. I think it is that you get the happiness for family members, and so you get a bonus from that. Them having to pay out as a bonus. You know, let's go for my family route. Watch me just overshoot literally all of it. Almost. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a garage sale. And 20k. They could have gotten 80k, but fortunately, that's just the way it goes sometimes. There's just barely not ended up with some taxes. That is for video blogging. Instead, she's gone to become an app developer. And Alice is buying a house, an eco house. And now he has the most wealth of anybody in the game currently, with 2 wealth. Because, you know, a house is a bit more than a collection of retro games. another 8. But fortunately, this one doesn't. I'm gonna continue life. Because honestly, being a pop star seems to be working out pretty well for me. Action. Their barbecue party or completed a 1,000-piece puzzle. Guess I'm throwing a barbecue party. I'm getting more happiness from that. If I can get one more point of happiness, I believe I'll be in the lead on that. And Arthur's opted to challenge Alice to a costume contest, which could potentially financially ruin Alice. because now Alice only has 30K. So like any like taxes or anything is gonna drive Alice into debt. Or, you know, dang, maybe you should be more financially responsible and not go into debt. Going to my like latest concert or something, Alice. You know, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation of having to being in debt and having 2 kids. You know, you're also sort of the only one in debt. So, you know, maybe you should just skip going to my expensive concerts if you can't afford it with what you've got in hand, rather than going paying for a loan. No, just to go to like one concert. Ooh, I get to buy a house. On the house space, you can buy a house or sell a house if you already have one. Buying a house is expensive, but it will get you your wealth and always sell it later. I think they miss a U in there. Let's see. You can buy a college dorm or a luxury apartment. Luxury apartments seem to do pretty well. Granted, you know, 40K is a lot when you've only got 400K is a lot when you've only got 540K to begin with. You know, that's more than half of the money you've got at that point. You know? Still not teetering at the edge of going into debt. And now I'm gonna have to pay up to Arthur up to 20,000. And you can renovate your house and Alice, maybe you should not, because like now you're back to the point of having to, if you have to pay out to someone, if you say get a 10 and again you're going to end up further into debt. Because most expenses in the game are at least 50k. So like under 50k is the danger zone, it seems. Each 6. That gets me up to here. Now I'm gonna play it safe as much as I usually just breeze right past. See, it's a good thing I played it safe, because as I got 2. Now, it's time for Alice is also opted for the safe path. Hey, at least he's got 170k to work with. He's opted to challenge May to some bowling. Watch him get financially ruined by a competition again. Well, I mean, it would take a pretty hefty it would take a pretty hefty expense for him to like go into debt again. Because he gambled $100,000 on something and lost. Right. Let's see, bowling duel or take a guided tour. Just gonna take the guided tour. Or because it doesn't cost any money. Hey, they completed another thing. You're making good progress on these puzzle pieces. Now, Arthur has a daughter. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty sure it's just simply you get happiness for having family members. Alice is once again paying me 50K. Fortunately for him, he's the first one to retire, so he gets 250K, and he doesn't have to run the risk of another big. Yeah, Alice is getting a pretty big windfall right now at the end, like after he retired. So, it's like I'm probably gonna be retiring like second. Particularly if we can get a high roll rate, if we can get a high spin right now. Like a 10. That gets me one last bonus pre-retirement. Should get me, yep, got me all the way in. So another 200 grand. And see, when selling a house, you have 6 offers, each hidden inside an envelope. Now, open an envelope, reveal the offer. If you like it, you can sell your house. If you don't like the offer, you can choose another envelope and try again. However, if you do try again, the previous offer will no longer be available. It's got a max sell price of 800,000. 3 attempts to open envelopes. However, if you only sell your houses after retirement, you only quick sell them for the first offer you pick. Okay, so it's just a 1 in 6 chance. And I got the max price. So I got to the full 800,000, and on top of that, I'm getting a pension. Come on, black square. And it's an 8, so well, I got another 100,000 in for my pension. Clearly, the luxury apartment was a good call. So these two take a little while to get to their retirement, then I'm gonna get a nice bit of money needed for my pension. Ooh, I can probably just demolish these people. Yep. Got another 200K. Which, I mean, of course I'm gonna be a good dancer. I was a pop star before I retired. Or, like, chances are, I picked up a thing or two about dancing. And over that time. Now this is one, another 100 grand. So maybe I'll actually win this time, or at the very least get some result other than dead last. Looks like Matt's trying for that knowledge into the last minute. But she has secured 4 points of knowledge as you get in the lead. Yeah, I've got no chance of being that. Unless there's an action somebody else can take that can give me knowledge. Hey, you know, I'm perfectly content to just sit here collecting my pension. Looks like Arthur's going for a last minute lottery. And got 80K. He from that. See, I'm in the lead in money by a little bit. You know, Alice is pretty close, but then again, Alice also is in debt. So, partly because of me. Because it was my 50K bonus that put him over the edge. I mean, it might actually be pretty close. You know, so these AI players can keep getting good pensions. Especially if I only get at 10,000 for, well, it'll probably be my last pension. Since Arthur's pretty close. Goes to finishing. If that should just about do it, and Arthur is retired. So she gets 100 grand, and went for the bucket list. For, well, everybody else just settled down and collected their pension. And got absolutely nothing. So, total money. I'm in the lead by 90 points in total money. Still just barely in the lead. And I'm in third. I'm in third because I didn't get good enough stats. Alice managed to actually win despite the loan. Seems like maybe these are going by a bit faster now. Now that I'm a bit used to it. Right. Well, I think maybe we might be on our way to getting an additional car option, or at least vehicle option, I guess. Don't have no clue what that shape is supposed to represent. Like this looks like maybe a car. These are probably outfits. But in that case, I have no clue what this is going to be. It's entirely possible that the dragon outfit showed might not even be available from Classic World. Maybe only in Fairy Tale Kingdom. Great Family one time. I haven't completed it at all because I keep overshooting it. So probably get at least a couple of these at the end of the next round. Whenever I play this again. So you can probably focus mostly on knowledge, edge, and happiness. You maybe try and grow a family at some point. You know, just say, let's go one more. Or I've got time. I think actually maybe didn't so much steal my color. I think maybe it's just like it reset it at some point. I think maybe the mysterious unlock might be just like an avatar or something. So this time we have Andre, Alice, and Gabby. We've got Andre going first, which means I go last every round. Andre immediately gets highest knowledge just by going to college. And becoming a robotics engineer. you know, I have to wait through all of the AI turns before I even get to take my first turn. You know, a lot of it looks like it's just gonna be moving a few new spaces, then the graduation cutscene, then moving a few more spaces. Or in some cases, just one more space. And Alice now has the most knowledge thanks to not only going to college but watching a video game stream. Alright, finally, I actually get to take a turn. Not going straight into a career worked well last time. Grandpa upstairs not an option this time, so I'll go with being an athlete instead. Got the same exact lucky number as last time. So I'm immediately having to pay Alice a bonus. And I got double salary. And I'm almost to the next stop. Just gonna mow the neighbor's lawn real quick. Get another 20k. Hey, Andre's having to pay me money, so they rolled, they spun a 10. I think that may also be the happiness leader now. Yep. And everybody's having to pay them 20 grand and each. They're also immediately buying a house. Going for the luxury apartment, despite only having exactly 400 grand. So if literally anything causes them to pay money, then they're going into debt. Because they spin a 10 or a 9, or they have to pay, or they have to get somebody a wedding gift. Or perhaps it could get just dunked on. No. No, I'm the one being challenged to a slam dunk competition. And I am the one who dunked. Well, Gabby's in debt. Gabby's in debt before even graduating in university. Like even without student loans, Gabby still managed to end up in debt. But hey, Gabby also managed to be the happiness leader. But went into debt to get that. Went into debt twice. Clearly they felt that it was worth it. Take out not one but 2 loans to pay for just a fantastic party that is able to outweigh the happiness that Andre felt from getting married. Like, yeah, having a wife is cool, but have you ever thrown a party so lavish that you went into debt twice? And now, I'm pretty sure I'm about to send Andre into debt via making them pay me 20 grand and for a wedding gift. Yeah, Andre's in debt now because they're at negative 20,000. Let's see. You know, I'll go for esports. Come on, 10. 9 is good. You know, that's gonna be hard to beat. I say that and Andre immediately beats. Which, hey, that big esports win is gonna get Andre out of debt before they have to take a loan. Because the game hasn't, because I guess they don't have to take a loan until like the end of their turn. You know, poor Gabby keeps struggling. You know, 3rd place, still in, I guess, sort of the danger zone as far as the potential for a 4th loan being required. Well, you know, There's only 50K. They could roll, say, a 10 or a 9. They could, we'll say like a 10. In which case it'd be at 0. Granted, that doesn't automatically result in a loan. It only results in a loan if you have to pay out money during in your next turn. Although they're going to have to pay out 10. Gabby is going to have to pay out 10 grand, and to Alice is already. He has a wedding gift. Yeah, this is just a dangerous part of the game to be low on money. Because like if you've got no money, then you can potentially get financially ruined by a wedding gift. You know, the societal obligation to give somebody a wedding gift. Or you know, you could roll you could roll a 10 and have to pay a certain athlete, and he'd 50 grand, and have to take out yet another loan. And then get walloped by taxes on top of that. So now Gabby's down to just 100 grand. That's 6. Which is once again overshooting having a child or adopting a pet. You know, I'll graduate. You know, I'll take this second chance graduation to get some knowledge and better job. I think maybe video game designer yet again. Looks like Andre has opted for investment. No actual investment so far. Just got more money. Oh, now my lucky number is no longer 10, and now somebody's hitting a 10. I mean, I got plenty of I didn't even have lucky number spins before. And hey, you know, at least I'm not in Gabby's position, so if I don't it's not too bad if I don't regularly get 50 grand in from one of the other players. But hey, at least we are past the, at least mostly, because if there's any player left that hasn't gotten married, then they might go for a second chance marriage at some point. Like, I think everybody went down the marriage route, so that's not gonna happen. Gabby finally got their own bonus. And an opportunity to invest in a house. Which drops them back down to below 100,000. Aw. Moved forward 2 spaces into taxes. But hey, just one person spending a 7 for movement, and it will pay me that back. If not more, her depending on if it's different, if it... No, I don't think it is different based on the education level, other than maybe it's more if you went for a master's degree or something. Sell your houses or restore an old painting. Andre's opted for the old painting. Hey, Gary's out of the danger zone, at least for the time being. It's time for a kart race. Well, that's gonna be hard to beat. I think Alice probably has this. Well, I mean, that depends on how it breaks a tie, I guess. Since oh, it's a draw spin again. Six, and come on, something higher than a 6. And nope. Oh well. At least I got 80k out of it. And you know, I've currently got the most money, so... It's going to help keep Alice afloat rather than just contributing to furthering my lead. Gary has opted to pretty much immediately sell all their suburban house. Ooh. Only 124k. Only a 24k profit. Laid on that investment. But hey, at least they're not dangerously close to a 5th loan. We got a bonus. I'm gonna try once again to grow my family. I'm gonna overshoot it completely again, aren't I? Nope. I actually... Yeah, I'm gonna have a child. Oh, is it random? Yeah, guess it's random. So I finally complete that mission to grow a family. Oh, even when you start out in a car, it still changes your car when you get a third family member? Interesting. So I guess which vehicle you start in just straight up doesn't matter. It's entirely an aesthetic choice. Ooh, that's an expensive spoon. You own 80 grand for a single spoon. It's like an antique. Hey, Gabby's doing pretty well for once. Graham getting another 50 grand from them. But hey, and possibly a second 50 grand depending on if they roll another 7. Nope. They just got their money back. That is a bonus. We're just gonna... Oh, got another 10. Although it doesn't really do a whole lot. Now, let's see... Yeah, I've got... That'll only drop me a grand below a million, so I'll go for a Masters. Sure. See what our options are this time. Wind energy hit ignition, brain surgeon yet again. Guess I'll just go for brain surgeon. You move my star one space over. And see? Immediate return on investment. Yeah, got a net gain of 60 grand. And by going to graduate school. And then immediately getting my salary. As a shiny new brain surgeon. Ooh, Andre is going down the risky route. I'm also the only player in this game that has cracked a million. When Andres opted for a second chance in his masters. Yeah, are there only like 3 Masters level jobs in the entire game or something? Because it's always just astronomer, brain surgeon, wind energy technician. It's always those 3. Hey, I'm getting another 50 grand. Yeah, because somebody spun an 8 for movement. Then spent 100 grand on a puzzle. That's a pretty expensive puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces, I think. So, no, that's 100. That's $100 per piece. If you're buying 1,000-piece puzzle for all for 100 grand. We got a 10. Because you can just slide on by most of this. And get an opportunity to invest in a house. Let's see. I'll go for the eco house. No, sure. And that completed another puzzle piece. It did dip me below the million mark, but like it's gonna take a bit for anyone to catch up to me. Especially at a rate of, especially they're moving 1 space a turn. I mean, not too terribly much, because like all it takes is 2 things, granting 100 grand. Well, this also has an opportunity to invest in a house in the exact same spot where I invested mine. Only I did not go into debt. You know, I didn't end up with not 1, not 2, but 3 loans for my choice of house those to invest in. Where there's nobody lucky number 1. It's a vintage spoon, not an antique spoon. A vintage spoon. Once again with the 1. Resulting that a vintage spoon being less valuable than expected. It goes 3. Which I didn't need much more than that anyway, so doesn't result in me paying anything out to anybody. And another 3. Do action. Sell your house or take a guided tour. I'm gonna take a guided tour. You know, I'll wait until I retire to sell my eco house. I'll definitely need that to keep from. Oh, and Andre has retired first. And they've gotten ahead of me financially. By a fair bit. It too. And they're gonna keep building on that. With their pension. Although, sometimes it might just be by a little bit. And I am back to being a millionaire. Thanks to Alice. Who better hope don't get hit. Better hope they don't get another. Let's say more, maybe some taxes. So they have to pay out, which they didn't. So, you know, she's safe. Well, she is gambling quite a bit on bingo. I think she's also more or less free of worrying about taxes anyway, so. I mean, if she's somebody's lucky number, then she'll be at 0. I think. Gabby's buying a house. Neither of them are enough for them to go into debt over. And they now have the most wealth. Which, time for what may be my last spin to move. No, for the entire game. Nope. Second to last, most likely. Let's see, costume contest or get snail farm. I'm gonna go for the costume contest. And you know what? I'm gonna go for a chance to financially ruin Alice with my stunning costume skills. I was just barely didn't get the 10 that could have saved her. Although, I mean, I don't believe she's gonna have to take any loans until the end of her turn. So, she might be able to save herself sometime before then. I think... No, I think she did just have to take a loan. Because I'm pretty sure she only had 3 loans before. So, no, you know. Just financially ruined by being completely outclassed in costume design. You might as well, like, she might as well not have even revealed her costume with that 1 compared to my 10. What was... Oh, Alice finally found Alice actually found a worse costume designer. So she was able to get something out of her costume. You know, at least they're having to pay Gabby one last 5 grand. See, 2 grand, and quick sell my eco house. Got profit, and I hit 2 grand. So you know what? I'm gonna go for the bucket list. You know, I'm financially secure, so I can go off on adventures. Provided I, you know, see. I've got the best chance by learning to paint to be able to beat someone out, to be able to get into the highest knowledge. Like, you know, I mean, Andre's getting close to catching up with me. In terms of money. I think Alice is also pretty close. But Alice also just... Wait, no. No, not at all. I misread that. I thought there was another place on there. Nope. Alice is far, far away. Yeah, from, you know, the 2 million mark. And Alice is also finishing last. And you know, she's got 4 loans. Loans to pay back. Like in the end. Yeah, just gotta hope that... Which, I mean... Pretty soon... I mean, with Alice this close to retiring... You probably won't see much... Oh, and... just barely didn't get it. You know what? It's likely going to be one last item off of my bucket list that is completed. Which I could have just done that, then I would probably be able to beat Alice to the highest knowledge. Yeah. I would have needed to do that just then. But then again, Alice is hardly even close. else beating me on money, so... Well, I mean... She did just become a millionaire, but... That's gonna be far from enough. I have to really do a whole lot, even with an extra point of native knowledge. This is potentially pretty close. Like, Andre is the biggest threat to my victory. Particularly if they were in the lead for anything. Okay, they were not in the lead for any attributes, so... See, it was pretty close. If they had been in the lead for an attribute, they could have actually beat me, because they were less than 400 head away. Like poor Gabby with only 774 points. You know, only just barely became a millionaire in retirement. This time we got education, master's degree, first job, athlete, one child, one house, 2 million, over 2 million and dollars at the end, 4 knowledge, 2 wealth, and 2 happiness. Let's just finish. Yeah, I think that's a car. This is an outfit. Oh, I got perfect outfit for winning a game. I think that's like an avatar or something. Right, so let's go past the 3-hour mark, so it's gonna do it for me tonight. Next stream Friday with Mythgard plus AI Dungeon, both, you know, Christmas theme, since, you know it's the 24th Earth in the EST time zone right now. Yeah, there at least should still be a Christmas event going on in Mythgard, and a couple whole Christmas themed worlds in AI Dungeon to explore. It's probably gonna do about 2 hours of each of those. Right now, I'm gonna check and see if there's anybody, if any of my followers are live, or if anybody is live with the Game of Life 2. You know, and send a raid to somebody. Alright, I'm the only person live with the Game of Life 2, so I guess I better check and see if any of my followers are live. Oops. I think at least one And if my followers is live, so no, I probably won't have to. Definitely won't have to resort to using auto host most of the night. Yeah, looks like Room 42 is live, so send a read over that way. So once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you to the new follows. Next stream on Friday with not Viewer's Choice this time around. Viewer's Choice will be coming back, you know, in the new year. Whenever the first Friday on New Year's Day, in fact, since that's the first Friday of the day of the new year. Which I'm probably gonna adjust it just a little bit to make sure that it doesn't get, you know, too samey.